Figured you'd have a little more inside info on Johnny Ferrari.
Well, I just know that the guy's been kicked out of a few of the casinos. He's not allowed in some of the home games, but he's got a lot of money. I mean, you know, the guy, let's face the facts. This guy is not going to be a likable guy by the fans here at FSW, is he?
I heard in the poker world, he's actually less trustworthy than Phil Ivey, I hear.
Is it Phil Ivey? Really? Is that it? Well, Phil Ivey, I mean, Phil Ivey's not the most dishonest guy. You know,
he really robs the casino.
Well,
allegedly.
He's an advantage player. Allegedly. They call it an advantage player. Now look at this. Let me ask you a question. How does Johnny Ferrari get to manage a shot at the tag team titles? How did that happen?
You know, he brought in Robbie E and EC3, and we have Robbie here very often. And again, Johnny Ferrari is, brings him in on the private jet. And, adds some good talent.
Robbie's going to talk here.
Give me the microphone!
How about you turn the switch on, Robbie? Hey. Not the brightest bulb in the...
Come here, bro! Give me the... If you ever give me a microphone again that doesn't work, me and EC3 are going to
top
break
fans
you in half, bro.
Screaming for the fro.
Hey! Guys!
Other titles that he's going for?
Real quick, the FSW Tag titles aren't the only championship that
is true, Disco Inferno.
Who said that?
It's worldwide known.
What?
You know.
Because word on the street is that you people think that he has got the best hair in professional
Definitely doesn't belong to
wrestling.
Remy Marcel, that's for sure.
Well, maybe Robbie E's the East Coast champ and Remy Marcel's the West Coast champ.
Well, here's the deal. Newsflash. The best hair, that championship, belongs to Robbie E.
Added bonus here.
What is
that?
Hair contest? Hair versus hair?
And I know each and every one of you are as well, that we're going to have ourselves a little bit of a
Maybe they should have a match.
What are they gonna do?
So, sir, if you will, stand in the middle of this ring. Roberts, if you can stand.
Wow, that's a pretty vocal response.
If you're counting one or two guys.
That's a vocal response.
Now, if we are all here to see the best hair in wrestling,
Remy's
gonna let Jack
Manley
talk.
Now that's a vocal response.
What are you doing? Joe, you just turned up the volume.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What are you
Listen
talking
to the
about?
crowd. They're in a frenzy.
You just turned up the volume. It's cheating.
It is
You're the first. You're so dishonest. I can't believe
It's a fro frenzy going
that
on.
you cheated in a hair versus hair contest.
Yeah, the volume's the same, Disco.
They're saying, bro.
That's fro, yeah.
Bro. This is pathetic. This is not wrestling.
We may have to go to a commercial break and come back.
Wrestling. This is not wrestling. I can't believe that you booked Remy Marcel and Jack Manley against these guys.
Well,
look at what happens when you book Remy Marcel and Jack Manley and put them on the show. I would too.
I think Jimmy Hart gave one of his broken megaphones to Johnny Ferrari because thankfully we can't hear him screaming.
What's going on? Are they actually leaving? All right.
I'm going to say we're going to go to a commercial break, Disco Inferno.
Let's do it.
As they prepare.
chicken fight, hair down. What do you say, boys? Flashbanger, chicken fight, hair down.
Are we gonna wrestle tonight, or are we just gonna keep playing girl games?
Go back to Jersey.
Are we playing barbershop?
Welcome, we're back here, and they're doing it, Joe. They're having a chicken fight.
They are. EC3 has Robbie E perched on his shoulders.
Look at this. We have a hair versus hair chicken fight.
So far,
If you
Remy's
watch-
1-0.
Who would change the channel right now, Joe? Have you ever seen this before? They're messing up each other's hair. Oh, there we go. And now we'll get the start of the match, hopefully. Wow, Joe, this is just some crazy action here. Well, if you want to call it that, FSW, have you ever seen anything like this before?
Well, I have not, but it seems like Robbie E, EC3, and Johnny Ferrari are 0 for 2.
I wonder what the fan forums are saying right now about this episode of FSW this week so far.
You know, if this was 2 out of 3 falls, the match would be over before they wrestled.
Well, maybe it just goes to show you that if you book Johnny Ferrari and it's given a significant amount of time to work with here, what happens to your show, Joe?
It could go downhill.
I really like Robbie E. Let me tell you something about this kid. You know, he's really making a name for himself here in Vegas. You know why? You know how you make your name for yourself in Vegas?
How's that?
It's when the strippers find out they can wrestle and they ask if you know Robbie E.
There you go.
That's how you know you're making a name in Vegas.
What is Robbie E
I
doing?
don't know. It's kind of bizarre right there. But they're having like a grand old time here so far.
And right now, the Bro-Man and EC3.
I guess the Whirlwind gentlemen, two of the bigger schmucks and lucky wrestlers here in FSW.
They're pretty much humiliated these guys the entire match.
Unbelievable.
The entire segment.
Boy, just goes to show, just for future reference, Joe, okay? Let's not try to have a wrestling segment that involves Johnny Ferrari and the Whirlwind gentlemen in the same segment at the same time. Because this right so far has been, with the exception of the Doomsday Carnival segments, this has been one of the more regrettable segments so far at FSW. Would you agree with that?
I would say it more had to do with the Johnny Ferrari part.
Okay, well, so you're blaming Johnny Ferrari.
150%.
Let me tell you something. I honestly think that Remy Marcel and Jack Manley have a lot to do with it too, because certainly EC3, who flew all the way in here from TNA, certainly had nothing to do with it, because this guy's a big star.
You know, obviously. You know, the big TNA star having problems with the Tag Team Champions here in FSW.
Well, there you go. Well, I'll be honest with you, Joe. I've never really considered TNA, the stars of TNA, to be on that much of a higher pedestal than the wrestlers here in FSW.
You know, I'll be honest with you.
On equal ground.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a big fan of EC3. I think he's done some good stuff while he's been in TNA, and he hasn't been there for a very long time.
Oh, look at that. See, I like that. If Remy Marcel is going to use that stupid fro and not cut that nappy hair, you might as well use it against him.
You know, you can't blame the guy for taking advantage of a situation, but look at this. Here comes Jack Manley sliding in from behind. Nice suplex.
Did they make a clean tag there? Did I miss something?
They did right there.
Well, that's not a clean tag because Remy wasn't in the corner. Ooh, that had to hurt.
And almost a 2 count, but EC3.
A lot of these guys are turning into kind of like international stars. They'll spread their wings, traveling around. Remy Marcel has been prominently wrestling in other parts of the country, making a name for himself.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. Where's he wrestling? Oregon?
He's wrestling up in Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's skipping FSW shows for that too, huh? Yeah, well, just Joe. I don't want to bring it up, but I'm just saying you've been very, very vocal about Remy Marcel and your loyalty to his talents. And I just want to bring it up that maybe the Remy Marcel isn't quite as loyal to FSW as you would like him to be.
No, that isn't correct. A date was moved, and it caused a conflict. And, unfortunately, he had accepted another booking, and that's understandable.
Well, how do you feel if I told you, did you know this? That the promoter from Oregon has been calling and talking to Rocky.
Oh, is that right?
Rocky's been telling this guy, hey, you can have Remy whenever you need him. Did you know that?
I wouldn't put it past him to have that conversation, but
Well,
I'm
did
pretty
you know that
I'm
you
pretty
know that-
sure that he doesn't have Rocky's number.
Really?
We make sure it's not listed anywhere in the FSW byline.
Maybe that's just locker room talk. I don't know. But,
And right now,
oh, look at that. There we go. Now, let me point out here in this match specifically is that EC3 and Robbie E are obviously they're bigger competitors than Remy and Jack Manley. But that's never really hindered Remy and Jack Manley in the past is fighting bigger guys.
Right. They've wrestled the Commandos.
Right, because they use their speed and quickness, and I'll admit they do have an uncanny ability to take more punishment than the average wrestler.
That is correct.
You know, I'll admit, Jack Manley is a pretty tough cookie from Alaska. Remy
sir.
Marcel kind of maybe takes that energy that Jack Manley has, the toughness and something, because I never really considered Remy Marcel a tough guy. I've been in the ring with him. He's not particularly strong. He's not particularly talented. He's pretty much par for the course. He's very lucky. Most of what he's done is very flukish.
Luck usually expires, as you know, playing poker. Going back to the poker, that luck. That luck is something that expires after a while. You can only go on a run for so long. Remy Marcel would then have to be the luckiest man in the world, Disco Inferno, because it's been almost 5 years where he's consistently pulled out the match.
Let me be honest with you, okay? Is that if you flip a coin and it lands on heads 14 times in a row, okay? What are the odds that it lands on heads the next time?
50-50.
50-50, right, okay? But it never happens that way, does it? You never flip a coin, 15 times in a row it lands on heads, okay? Because, it's regression to the mean, Joe, okay? What Remy Marcel has done in professional wrestling is an outlier. We call it an outlier. I'm a metrics guy. I'm good with numbers and everything. What Remy Marcel has done is on the extreme end of the bell curve. He's arguably the luckiest professional wrestler I've ever come across.
Well, then I guess, as a lot of people say in poker, they'd rather be lucky than good.
Well, but now also people say that poker is not a game of skill. So if you want to compare Remy Marcel
I play
to a
online,
poker game,
and that's absolutely 1,000% correct.
Joe, let me tell you something.
Because if the online poker was a game of skill, I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah,
and
right.
I can't even win a sit-and-go Disco Inferno.
Joe, that's because you don't know what you're doing.
I get flopped 3 queens, and I lose to Jack 3 offsuit.
Well,
how does that happen?
Because you don't know how to play.
Obviously not.
You flop 3 queens but 1 diamond, and you flop against Jack 3 diamonds, and you
it
check it down.
It was offsuit.
You check it down, and it lands on the 5 diamonds. You lose.
Yeah, obviously.
And look at this. It looks like perfect example. Remember Marcel's in a poker game, he's Jack 3 offsuit.
And here comes the ace of spades, Jack Manley.
Oh, what, he just ran right by Robbie? Oh, big
pocket aces.
Jack Manley on fire now. Look at this tough cookie from Alaska. He's going at it.
Oh, and he's got him up and down with the atomic drop for Robbie E, and he's going for the bulldog.
Wow, Jack Manley.
And Robbie E doesn't know what hit him. 2.
Oh, the big save. I've never made a secret, Joe. Never made it a secret. I am a fan of Jack Manley's talent, and I will not.
You'll not hide that fact.
I won't hide that fact. Remy Marcel, on the other hand.
We already know. I think all our fans.
Look at this. Robbie E, big fan. EC3, big fan. Johnny Ferrari, no comment.
Not so much.
No comment.
Oh, and look at this.
Oh, what is this?
EC3.
Oh, come on.
He throws the megaphone.
What on earth was that?
1, 2, 3.
No, are you kidding me? I can't believe that Jack 3 offsuit just beat pocket aces again, Joe.
The wild pitch by EC3.
He was trying to throw it out of the ring. Remy Marcel intercepted it, then hit him with it. That was cheating.